Hey everyone, there is a new episode of my Patreon exclusive podcast, Maybe You Can Relate, available now to the patrons of the Rural Woman podcast. You can get access to this full episode, plus extended episodes and patron-only episodes of the Rural Woman podcast when you join the patron community over on Patreon at tier 10 or higher. Here's your sneak peek of the new Maybe You Can Relate episode. Hey folks, I'm Katelyn Dubin. You may know me from such podcasts as the Rural Woman podcast, which you happen to be a proud member of the Patreon community, which is why you are hearing me through your earbuds right now. I'm coming to you from behind the mic in the Rural Woman podcast studio for this exclusive patron-only podcast to share with you a bit more about me, my personal life, our farm, my family, the wins, the struggles, really just a little bit of everything. I wanted to create a space to share my story with a more intimate audience to build a stronger connection. My goal here is to share about the things I've learned, the good, the bad, and everything in between. And maybe, just maybe, you can relate. We're going to talk about emotional safety today. And if the term emotional safety is something new to you, emotional safety refers to feeling secure and accepted in a way that allows you to be yourself, including your vulnerabilities and feelings, without fear of judgment or negative consequences. It's a feeling that you can be authentically you and that you won't be punished or rejected for it. That is the definition of emotional safety. And it's something that, as a deeply emotional, high feeling type of person, it is super important for me, probably now more than ever, to feel that emotional safety. I want to talk more about kind of the key aspects of emotional safety. And a big one that pops out to me within that definition is authenticity. Feeling safe enough to be your true self, including your feelings and your thoughts without that fear of being judged or rejected. That is huge. If you can show up and be vulnerable in these spaces and share your weaknesses or your mistakes without the fear of being ridiculed, those to me are the biggest aspects of emotional safety. I am so grateful for the folks who support my work like you each and every month. And truly, I've spoken to many of you. And the fact that you are just here to support what I'm doing because you believe in what I'm doing, and any extra that you get is just a bonus. That's how I feel about supporting creatives and creators. What do they need? What do they want? I don't need anything in return. They're already giving you likely their authenticity. And unfortunately, as a creator, sometimes you have to put your price tag on authenticity to pay the bills, to pay for the internet, to pay for the extra bright light in your face, to record these things and to put yourself out there. And a lot of times there's no return on that. investment. Relationships are complicated, and especially in 2025, when a lot of our connections that we make in our everyday lives sometimes don't happen face to face. They happen online or they happen in different platforms. But being able to support each other and provide emotional support and encouragement, whether that's face to face or through this platform, that's what I'm here for. I want that. And that, I think, really gives that emotional safety piece. And it allows people to be vulnerable with me. It allows people to log into a call with literally a stranger and share their story and trust me that I'm going to put it out into an audience and a community that we've already established this trust with one another, that I'm going to take your story for what it is, regardless if I agree with what you're doing or not fully, and be able to find the parts that are relatable and that we can celebrate together. You can help support the stories of women in agriculture to be shared through the Rural Woman podcast on Patreon. What is Patreon? It's a membership-based platform that helps fund and support creators like me to create and produce content like this that you all love. New to the Rural Woman podcast Patreon is ad-free listening and patron-only bonus content and exclusive episodes. Learn more and join the patron gang today at patreon.com/The Rural Woman Podcast. Thanks for listening to the Rural Woman Podcast. The Rural Woman Podcast is more than just a podcast. We are a community. A huge thank you to the Rural Woman Podcast team, audio editor Max Hofer, and admin support from Kim & Co. Online. A special thanks to our Patreon executive producers, Sarah Riedner from Happiness by the Acre and Carrie Munven from Laystone Farms. To learn how you can become a Patreon executive producer or other ways to financially support the show, head on over to wildrosefarmer.com to learn more. Be sure to hit the follow or subscribe button wherever you listen to the podcast to get the latest episodes directly on your playlist. And if you are loving the show, please be sure to leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts or any other platform that accepts ratings and reviews. You can connect with us on social media at the Rural Woman Podcast and with me at Wild Rose Farmer. One of the best ways you can support the show is by sharing it. Send this episode to a friend or share on your social media. Let's strengthen and amplify the voices of women in agriculture together. Until next time, my friend, keep sharing your story.